What's up, everybody? We are here live with AMX as they just started their first heat race. Got Burke out in front. I forget how many people transfer from each. It's going to be 4 from each heat. Let's go ahead and put up that heat line up there. Top 4 transfer through as Burke leads the way here at Crandon. Guys, I got to adjust a couple little things, so bear with me really quick as we watch the lead battle with James, Burke, Connor, and Noah up at the top of the pack. Oh. So Connor Berry putting the pressure here on our leader, James Burke. Here comes Berry looking low. Is there going to be a little bit of contact? This is just a trim protein lights battle here with AMX, powered by AMS Motorsports. That battle is getting tight here as we completed the lap. I don't know. It always goofs up on the lap count here. Connor Berry looking low on Burke as they come out the turn. He's going to get back in line. Goes the tail down the straightaway into the gravel pit. It's going to be Burke sending it in hard. Berry tries to send it up underneath them. Berry up underneath them. They bash doors out of the turn. Coming to the line this time by. It's going to be 1 to go when they cross the start-finish line. Burke with the advantage in. He's going to lead it coming across the line. Here comes Noah. Noah wants a piece of action. Noah looking for a piece of the lead as James Burke gets the inside wall. Burke goes for a ride. That's going to give Noah the lead. Berry stays in second. Oh, I think Burke got the inside wall, and we still got a battle for the lead. Connor Berry on the inside. That's going to help Clint in that number 2 machine. Turn right to go left, right? What's up, Ox? Side by side as a drag race down into the gravel pit. This is Crandon short, guys. As they come out the corner, it's going to be Connor Berry to the point. Contact for second. Austin, I think, goes around. That's going to move Metoxin in. It's going to be Connor Berry, Noah Sanders, Clint McFadden, and Nathan Metoxin transferring through in heat race number 1. What an exciting finish there. What a finish there at heat race number 1. Austin, David, Burke, Jeff, Franklin, and Alexander all going to a Consi. That was wild. That was wild. All right, guys, we're going to get ready. We got to jump up to the blimp. I always forget. All right, it's going to be Joseph Brooks. Paul, we're green flag as they come out from the land rush. It's going to be who's going to get the whole shot. Who's going to get the whole shot? They're 4 wide for the lead. Oh, they're going to squeeze it in there. It looks like Paul might get the advantage. He's got the whole shot here, but they're still technically 3 wide for the lead. They've had issues towards the back. Those guys got stacked up as we watch these guys try to figure out the top 3, 4, 5 drivers. It's going to be Eddie now out in front. So it was Eddie that got the whole shot. Paul second. Timothy in third. Timothy's going to send it in. Little contact there. Here comes Cody with a K. Big stack up. There's their 4 wide through the gravel pit. Back up to the front. Eddie leading the way. Eddie Farnes. He's got Paul up underneath him. Paul almost into his door as they come across the line. Eddie's going to pull away. Cody's going to slide into that second position. Here comes Timothy looking low. Good battle here for the second spot. Now a battle for third. Paul gets into the back of Timothy. Now Paul has to defend. He's in that final transfer spot. He's got the 202 of Colton on his heels. Good racing up here as I am missing all the likes and shares and stuff. Anthony, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Kyle, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like as we watch the battle for third as Paul tries to find a way around Timothy. What's up, Thomas? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good Christmas. Eddie leads the way, but he's got competition as Cody looks up underneath him. It's going to be a drag race into turn number 1 between Cody and Eddie. Eddie's going to have the advantage as he has the inside lane. Ethan Irons, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Still side by side. Cody gets up underneath Eddie. He's got the spot. Give Cody the lead. Cody takes the lead away from Eddie. Now Timothy on the back of that number 21. Are we going to have a battle for second? Down through the gravel pit. They're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all in a row coming out the gravel pit. Top 6 all together. Zachary trying to make his way up through. He's all the way back at 6. He's actually lost a spot compared to his position on that land rush. Contact! Contact! Oh, we got Paul into the wall. Paul ends up on his side. Gets it back on all 4. Going to be Cody out front. Cody out front, sorry. Timothy second, Eddie third, Colton fourth, as Zach tries to make his way up into that top 4. Zach doesn't want to have to race through a Akatsi. Samantha, Carls, thank you guys for the like as Zach makes it into a transfer spot, but Colton going to try and fight back. Top 3, all single file, a little bit of space between them. Battle for second might be close as Timothy has it. But we're going to watch this battle for the transfer spot. Zach trying to pull away from Colton and Joseph Brooks. Joseph Brooks in that Dukes of Hazzard number 01 trying to make his way up through. He's contact between Brock and Joseph. Joseph gets turned around. Zach in that final transfer spot. He looks to be in a good position as Cody leads the way. What's up, Thornhill? James Burke, what's up, buddy? Cody in that number 4K machine looking to take the victory here tonight as he comes through the gravel pit one last time. He's got one more turn to catch the checkered flag. Timothy too far back. Cody's got to make a mistake. He's just for Timothy to catch him through 3 and 4. So easy to catch that inside wall. Cody's going to drift out a little farther to be safe. He's going to take the win. Timothy second, Eddie third, Zach in fourth. Top 4 transfer after this one. That was a wild little race. Look, it is cold here. I wish I was heading to Florida. I don't know. I've seen the temps in Florida. Florida's pretty freaking cold right now, too. All right, let's go ahead, pull up the starting grid. I guess the starting grid isn't as big a thing here, and these guys are going to grid up quick, so I'll never have any time to get through the... Oh, you can see who we got in this one. We got Chris, Lucas, Anthony, Dane, Zach, Robert, Vandenbush, Nick, and Tanner as we look for the Land Rush green flag here. Waiting for that light bar to go ahead and line them up. All right, who do you think is going to win heat race number 3? The first 2 have been pretty wild here. Are we going to get another wild one? I'll tell you what, guys, this is the relief in this dirt track, the Bolton dirt track, man. The big blocks have been absolutely toxic. And I am so glad to have something a little more peaceful here that I don't have to be in charge of as we get ready for the green flag. There it is. There it is. We're going green. Who's going to get the whole shot? Oh, that's freaking awesome. That is awesome. Green flag is out. Who's going to get that whole shot at the end of this one? We got Chris with a big run on the inside. Chris gets that whole shot, but they are stacked up for 4th on back. A little bit of contact there as it looks like Tanner and Zach Clifton are going to have to fight at the back of the pack. Top 4, Chris, Vandenbush, Anthony, Lucas. Oh, contact between Anthony and Vandenbush. Anthony goes around. Vandenbush somehow saves it. Oh, they're still stacking up. They're bouncing off each other. That's going to change everything. Dane now up to 2nd. Lucas, Vandenbush now on that bubble spot. Zach Clifton through the grass into the door of Vandenbush. Oh, this is getting chaotic as they come across the line. Chris is going to lead the lap number 1 in that number 73. We're going to drop back here. There are points in these heat races. These points are so important as we watch the battle third on back. It's going to be Vandenbush looking to the outside of Dane as he tries to get around him for that third position. I think Anthony ended up wrecking himself not to take out Vandenbush. Trevor, thank you for the like. Sean, thank you for the like. Chris out in front, leading the way through the gravel pit as he's going to be halfway through it this time by Lucas, Dane, and Vandenbush going back to back, or back and forth for that third position. Let's take a look back here at this pit spot as Nick tries to work his way back up through the 145. Anthony a little bit further back at the 217. He's got a lot of catching up to do. This is quite the battle for fifth, as these cars are missing quarter panels, fenders are bent, these feelings are hurt as they battle for that spot on the line in the contact between Nowak and Robert. Nowak's going to round him up. It's going to be a drag race. They touch doors again. Door-to-door action, bending more fenders as they come down into the gravel pit. Nowak's going to try and make room. He's going to get that spot. Here comes, oh, the 14 of Tanner and Robert get together. Tanner's going to pay the price for that one. Back up to the front of the pack as Chris leads the way in that number 73. Lucas, Vandenbush, Dane, Nick, Robert, Anthony. I'll tell you what, these guys up at the front happy that they have the space. Nick ways back in that fifth position. They can kind of race it out, give each other enough room. Just don't make contact, as it looks like Vandenbush and Dane have now caught Lucas. Lucas having to hold on for his life as they slide through the gravel pit. They're going to get one to go this time by. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. I wish I had had some of those opportunities. Lucas second, Vandenbush third, Dane in fourth. Wow, good racing up here tonight as these guys continue to battle it out for that second spot on back, as Chris has this one in the bag. As long as he can keep the last two corners clean, he's going to send it to the gravel pit. One more turn for victory for him, but I'll tell you what, Lucas doesn't have it as easy. He's got Vandenbush all over his heels, and Dane looking to pounce. Through the final corner, it's going to be Chris. Don't over-rotate it, taking the win. Heat race number 3. Almost contact for second. Lucas is going to take second. Vandenbush third, Dane in fourth. Good race there tonight. Wow. Good racing here tonight as we get ready for the consies. We're going to go ahead and see how that's going to adjust. Definitely going to adjust how many they take. Oh, that's cool. All right, it's taking 4 from each consi. 4 from each consi. Yeah, that's cool. All right, we're going to jump back up here as it's going to be Austin, Nick, Jason, James Berg, Zach Clifton, Joseph Brooks, Franklin, and Anthony here in the C main. Top 4 going to transfer. Everybody else, you're going home. Anthony, you better get out there. That's freaking cool. I'm working on getting some stuff together for my kids. Maybe if the stream keeps popping, I'll get there. All right, just a trim. Pro 2 lights looking to do battle here in the C main. Who is going to make it to the feature? All right, everybody's gridded up, waiting on the light to turn green. Green flag. Yeah, sponsors are big. Well, that's what I need for my channel. Actually going to work on a few things using, oh! Who was that? Was that Clifton? Clifton breaks. I don't know what happened to Clifton, but Brooks gets the hole shot. Look at this. Joseph Brooks with the hole shot, but Anthony is going to get around him. Top 4 transfer. So these 3 are in. The battles for 4th as Burke's in the middle. Yeah, I'll go check it out for sure. Oh, contact there for the 3rd position. Brooks, a pinball in that number 7. Still battling for 4th. The top 3 breaking away. Who's going to get that 4th and final transfer spot? Burke currently in it. Oh, Franklin sends it in. More contact. Burke gets pushed out. Burke's going to fight back as there's contact between Austin and Franklin. Burke hangs on. He slides back into that 4th position. Oh, this is going to be an exciting one to the end as James Burke in that number 7 machine currently on that bubble spot. He's got a lot of danger behind him as these guys want it just as bad as him. Franklin Austin right behind him. Oh, that's freaking, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, sponsors do. You need sponsors in racing now, 100%. IRL racing, you definitely need sponsors. Anthony leads the way at the halfway point. Nick second. Joseph Brooks is in 3rd, but he's got Burke closing the gap behind him. Are you serious, Jeff? Zach, thank you for the share, buddy. That was a wild one to watch. The heat races are all wild. Here's the battle for that 3rd position as Burke definitely has a lot of breathing room at this point. He's got 1.83 seconds back. Just can't make a mistake. How hard do you push for that 3rd position at this point? That's cool. Austin leads the way in that. Anthony leads the way in that 217. Nick second. Joseph 3rd. Burke in 4th. Burke closing in on Brooks. How hard is he going to try and push Brooks? Is he willing to just sit in line to not cost either one of them out in this one? As they're both in at this point, they're going to send it to the gravel pit. They're going to get 1 lap to go this time by. 1 lap to go. Wow, that's crazy. Anthony comes across the line. He's going to lead it. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go for Anthony. Nick second. Joseph 3rd. Brooks in 4th. Brooks trying to make that move on the number 54, but trying to make it clean. He's going to get up underneath Joseph. Now, Joseph, if you know he's faster, how hard do you race him at this point? You want to get that position. It definitely helps your ego, but he lets them around without too much fight. Gives them plenty of room. Races respectfully as Brooks still is in that 4th spot. Anthony's going to send it through the gravel pit. Nick second. James Burke, Joseph Brooks going to dig down to the bottom. They're going to drag race for that 3rd position. Anthony sends it through the final corner. Checkered flag in the air. He's going to take the win in the C-main. Nick second. James Burke 3rd. Joseph Brooks in that 4th position. That's going to be, they're going to be off to your feature as Franklin, Austin, Jason, and Zach are going to be going home. All right, oh, I got some weeks off, I guess, for this. I didn't know that. Dennis, thank you for the like. It's going to be Colton, David, Robert, Paul, Jeff, Tanner, Brock, Alexander, and Thomas Vickers lined up in this one as we get ready for the green flag here. Who's going to make the whole shot in this one? Top 4 transfer. All right, who's your picks here in the B main? Top 4 going to transfer. I think Paul will make it in. I don't know. Colton was pretty quick. There's some good drivers in here waiting on Robert to go ahead and grid up. Let's go. Still waiting. Oh, Robert does not grid up. Let's go Ives and Smith. That's a good run, Burke. I was a little concerned for you. Green flag is out as they come through the grass out of the land rush. Who's going to get the whole shot? It looks like it's going to be the 202 of Colton with the whole shot. Tanner second. Vickers looking for third. Top five all together here. These guys might be sitting back, hoping for a little bit of advantage. Contact for the second spot. The 92 of Jeff gets into the back of the 23 of Vickers. A little bit more contact between Vickers and Tanner. They slide through the gravel pit. Oh, beating and banging. These are what these things are made for. Out the gravel pit, looking for the final corner. They're single file as they come into complete. Is it going to complete lap number? Oh, big stack up on the inside. Vickers turned around. Oh, man. Or not Vickers. The 14 of Tanner turned around. They're still beating and banging. Brock now in that final transfer spot. Jeff slid through. Took that second position as Colton drives away David and Brock. So your two are in, Burke. Colton out front, Jeff second, David third, Brock in fourth as Vickers, Tanner, Paul, Alexander, and Robert is not in there. Try to reel them in. These guys get together, being ultra aggressive. That might cost them a shot in the feature. Here comes the 14 of Tanner. They make contact again. Contact again. Brock checks up, though, up ahead of them. They're now on the... Wow, they're going to route them out of the way. Through the corner, Brock's going to be moved out of that fourth position as Vickers takes fourth. How hard is Tanner going to push it? Brock might end up a victim here. Chris, thank you for the like. Jerry, thank you for the like. Cody, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. I know I missed it. As Vickers currently in that bubble position. Brock trying to fight back in that 46. I can hear Burke cheering for him, tell him to get around him. I really can't, but I can imagine it. As they come in through the final corner, it's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Colton leads the way. He's got a massive lead, 1.6 seconds, followed by Jeff. He's 2.9 seconds over third. Here comes Vickers looking for more. Vickers looking for that third spot as he closes in on David. It got really hectic for those guys a little bit there. Paul's now moved his way up into fifth, but that's just first person going home as him and Brock battle it out. Brock's going to send it in. Contact. That's going to cost Paul more contact as Tanner gets into him. Tanner takes the worst of that one. He's going to slide back a little bit further. These guys got to hope something happens, which it could right here as these guys battle for third with 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. David in that third spot. Thomas Vickers fourth. He wants more. He's going to look up underneath the 42. Do you take the chance knowing you are in at this point? Caleb, thank you for the like. Vickers says yes. He sends it in. He gets the right rear to the 42. Move David back to fourth. David figured it wasn't worth it as Vickers disappears into the gravel pit. It's going to be Colton looking for the final corner. He's going to take the win here in the B main. Jeff second. Vickers in that third spot currently. David almost got to that back bumper. David turns around. Oh, he saved it. He's going to make it in. Wow, that was close for David. That was close for David. Wow, what a B main. What a B main, as we're going to get a little bit of a warm up here. And I'm going to pull up the points. I got the stuff a little bit late and had a couple broadcasts to do before this, so I didn't get a chance to put it in. So we're going to talk about the points. So, and the Just the Trim Fix Pro Lights, it's going to be Metoxin out front with the points lead. Chris second, Nowak in third, Anthony fourth, Cody fifth, Zach sixth, Vandenbush seventh, Clint eighth, Paul ninth, and Dane in that 10th spot. That's going to be your top 10 in these points. They got some bracket thing that I do not understand. I'm going to have to get... Yeah, that was a good race. Yeah, good night, bud. These guys still got a feature to go, but yeah, good night. And I'll go check out your page there, for sure. For sure. What's up? What's up, Lance? That was crazy, Vickers. That was absolutely crazy. Yeah, Jeff made it too, Kyle. But Vickers, wow. you guys gave yourselves a heart attack, I'm sure. That was a wild one. Let me go ahead and talk about the sponsors here, because I probably haven't given them a good shout out here. Last week was crazy, but AMX presented by AMS Motorsports. We got BGM. They support everybody. They supported these guys for a long time. Of course, Just a Trim Lawn Service. They're the primary sponsor to this specific league with the Pro 2 Lights Off-Road Fix Series. Then we got Refuse to Lift, RTL Apparel. Go check those guys out on Facebook. And of course, we got NWRA, Northwest Racing Association. Go check those guys out if you like some good iRacing. They definitely have a bunch of good leagues. Go check them out. Oh, you got a new house, Lance? That's awesome. I didn't know about that. I haven't sat down and talked to you in a while, bud. We got to catch up sometime. Probably not tonight, but at some point, we have to catch up. As these guys are working this warm-up, we're going to go ahead and take that heat line down. What racing so far here tonight. This has been absolutely wild. Great racing. Who do you think is going to win tonight's main event? I mean, Connor Berry is definitely going to be a favorite here tonight. Chris definitely was looking fast in his heat race. There's definitely some heavy hitters. Yep. So 15 laps. Competition caution on lap 8. Remember that, guys. Everybody gets at least one lap back after a lap down. But we're going to go have some fun here real quick. Hold on. Wait for him to stop talking. So definitely some good racing we got to look forward to. Quick track. It's going to be a quick race here tonight. Connor Berry currently the fastest on the track. They're talking about the restarts over there. We're going to jump over here. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to jump in the room with a lot of them. All right, guys. The chat wants to know who's winning tonight.
Me.
Only two of you?
Me. Cody's winning.
Cody's winning. Straight line of toxin.
When you race with AMX.
I want to win. I want to start 10th and win.
Yeah, well, you know, it's different kind of 10th, though, because you guys are all in one big line.
Yeah. Hell, to get that dirt right.
All right.
2 rows of 10 cars. Here we go.
Who's going to be the hardest one to beat tonight? Connor?
Connor.
Me.
Connor.
So would the restart
Or
be
Anthony.
7 or lap
I'll say
8?
Anthony.
Anthony. Anthony looked fast. Hey, Crit.
Leader takes lap 8, stop, collect, then come back around, and then do
We
the
got the
restart.
double refuel. All right. So Chris
Thank you.
looked really fast, too.
Chris is good here.
So, I mean, it's going to
Don't
be a
worry,
tough
James.
one.
I'll be your in-race reporter.
James, what it's going to be is whoever can survive turn 1 and get a good hole shot there, is a huge advantage.
Manuel says Buck's going to win.
They
All right,
blew a
guys.
lead this past week.
You should
so I
tell
don't
him.
think-
Look. I just figured I'd try
Yeah.
something. I figured I'd try something a little different. Come in and BS with you guys during the warm up. Have fun, guys. We're all watching.
Quick, is 1 minute good enough for you to delay the start, or do you need another minute?
I'm just gonna read across the line. I'm not even gonna pull up the grid because it doesn't do any good because you guys aren't in a line. So 1 minute should be good.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull up to the blimp as they are lined up. We got Connor, Barry, Cody, Chris, Noah, Timothy, Lucas, Clint, Eddie, Vandenbush, and Matoxen all on the front row. Second row is going to be Zachary, Dane, Anthony, Colton, Nick, Jeff Ives, James Burke, Thomas Vickers, Joseph Brooks, and David filling out that second row. Let's go racing, guys. This is going to be wild. Ooh, wow. That's a good one, Jerry.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
So Jerry just said AMS will Venmo first place $50 tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa.
I just figured I'd let you know.
Announce it.
quick shout out. Quick shout out. AMS Motorsports.
All right, guys. That is. All right, 20 trucks set to do battle here tonight. It's going to be wild, guys. Let's hear it in the stands. Green flag is out as they march towards the track through the grass. There should be snow. We could be playing Christmas music right now. As they're at 4. Oh, they're trying to wreck. Oh, Ives gets hit by Brooks. Somehow it straightens him out. That could have been a whole lot worse as it's absolute chaos through the middle of the field. Oh, there goes the 54. The 54 off the track. No, Brooks bites it. He ends up turtled. He'll get that wave around as it is 3 wide back here for that third position. Contact. What a save by Zach as he's side by side with Cody through the gravel pit. Oh, it's going to be a bunch up here. There's one more major turn for these guys to try and funnel through. They're heading to it. It's the final corner of the track with Connor out front, and they are stacking up, straightening each other up. Wow, this is wild. It looks like Lucas, Brooks, and Vandenbush all end up on the stretcher and on pit road as Barry is driving away. Noah second, Cody third, Chris and fourth. Thomas Vickers barely makes it in to the feature, is in that 5th position. What a run for him. That is a ton of truck. They are talking back, further back in the pack as it is still stacked up. They're trying to not make contact. Oh, Eddie gets knocked sideways. He's up in the grass, up over the hill. He keeps it going straight. Wow, that is some driving for Eddie there as we watch Vandenbush well out in the back as it's Connor, Noah, Cody, and Chris in that top 4 as Matoxen tries to make his way into the top 5 and work his way around Vickers. I always struggle with these races because there's so many trucks doing the land rush. It's absolutely crazy on the first lap. This track is so short when they run the Crandon short, but man, it is wild. Battle for 5th as Matoxen tries to take that 5th position away. He's going to slide in through the gravel pit. They're actually gaining on Chris in that 4th position as they slip through the gravel pit. Vickers going to fight back hard on the inside. Definitely in the preferred spot heading into the final corner. Matoxen's going to set it on his door, but he's going to get pushed out. Zach into Matoxen. Wow, this is crazy, guys, as we watch the battle back here. Matoxen's going to Zach get back into that 6th position. Zach's now got to deal with Anthony. This is wild. I'm loving it. Shoot. How you doing, Samantha? It's been a minute. I love it when you chat in here. Adds to it as Lucas leads the way. Or no, sorry, these guys are laps down. Connor leads the way. Noah second. Cody and Chris in the top 4. Man, this thing's got to catch up. There it is. Matoxen in that 5th and 6th position, still trying to fight for 5th as he tries to get up underneath Vickers. Vickers going to slam that door. Matoxen's going to shoot out. Almost opens the door for Anthony. Anthony's going to get up underneath him in turn number 1. He's going to be side by side with Matoxen as they battle for that 6th position. Anthony and Zach are on the move. Can they make it up towards the front? Wow, what a race here tonight as they come down the hill towards the gravel pit. The Toxin turns it in a little tight. Anthony's going to give him a door. They're still going straight. Battle for 6th position. Keeping an eye on the battle just ahead of these guys, but it looks like the Toxin's going to be able to keep it. Oh, here comes Anthony fighting back. Zach is up underneath. They're going to push Anthony out the way. As Metoxin sweeps the track, he's got that 6th position. Oh, we got a battle here between Cody and Chris. Chris on the move in that number 73. Side by side, he's going to try and pinch Cody down into the turn. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to take their line away as Chris does that perfectly. Cody drops back to 4th. He's got Vickers now on his heels as they head through the gravel pit. Vickers going to shoot out a little wide. Is he going to be able to get a run? As we watch Zach dive in Metoxin for that 6th position. Connor Berry enjoying a nice little lead as they come out the final corner. He's got a 2.5 seconds over Noah. Cody trying to work back into that 3rd position. Back and forth. Oh, contact between Chris and Cody. Chris in the preferred spot through that first corner. As they come out, it's going to be a drag race side by side. Wow. Yeah, that would be awesome. You need to... yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, they got Talladega Big Track. There's a lot of tracks they need, really. They need a lot of tracks. Cody back up to that 3rd position. Chris back to 5th. Nathan, oh, contact between Vickers and Nathan. Oh, more contact. Zach's going to squeeze his way through. Zach squeezes his way through from 7th to 5th. What a move by Zach as Thomas tries to work his way back underneath them as they come out of turn number 1. 6 laps complete here tonight. They're going to take that break here and 2 more laps. Connor well out in front as Zachary has secured that 5th position. Vickers 7th. Oh, Metoxin has issues. He's facing the wrong way. Oh, more contact. Let's see exactly what happened to Metoxin here. He's going to pry. Oh, pinches down Anthony a little bit of netcode maybe there. Definitely Metoxin paying the price as Cody leads the way. Looking through the field, seeing where all the battling is right now. We're going to jump back on with Connor. Is that the break? Ooh, I felt like that might have been early, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, they could put... All right, so Connor Berry in the number 28. They're going to do a Delaware start. Doug, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We are ready for some more jumpy trucks, as some of you guys say. Looking through the field, seeing what's going on here. These guys trying to figure out where they are going. So this is the halfway point. Brooks going to take that lap back in that number 54 as he ended up turtled on lap number 1. I wonder if he's a Ninja Turtle fan. All right, so they are getting themselves situated right now. Trying to figure out. So David's going to move to the top. Clint McFadden, Vandenbush. Yeah, everything's pretty good. What's up, Brett? All right, so Connor Berry's going to lead him back to the green flag as we are going to have a 7-lap shootout. 7-lap shootout here. Who do you think's going to win this one? It looks like so far it's all Connor Berry. But Noah, Zach, and a few others are looking to change that. Chris is back there in that fifth position in the number 73 as they line them up side by side. Green flag is out as they come up over the hump. Connor Berry with a nice run. Noah slides into that second spot. He's going to get pushed up underneath Berry. Big wreck. They're checking up. We got one on the roof. That is Nick, I think. He is flipping violently out of the final corner. Nick paying the price there as he ends up on his side. He is not going to be happy about that one. Mr. Consistency is going to have to take the tow. Let's go see if we can take a look and see what happened to Nick there. They come into the corner here on this green flag, and it's just a big stack up. And oh, James ends up on his side too. Unfortunate there as he takes a big ride. We're going to watch the battle for second as Zachary has made his way up to that third spot. Yeah, Noah Sanders looking pretty good in that number 2 spot, staying. Oh, contact there with Zach and Noah. Zach's going to try and dig up underneath Noah. Noah's going to drift out a little bit, but good run out of the corner as we battle side by side behind him with Anthony and Cody. Battle on the track right now is for that 4th spot. Anthony's going to fall back in place in the number 5 position. Timothy. We haven't talked about Timothy here in the feature. He's up to 6th. Chris has fallen all the way back to 7th. Vickers at 8th. Colton and 9th. So good run for Colton after making it through the Consi. Back up to the front of the pack. It's going to be Connor Berry pulling away as he's now 9/10 of a second up. They're going to close in through that final corner. Noah 2nd, Zachary in 3rd. Here comes Cody trying to put the beat on the number 56 machine of Zachary as they come through turn number 1. Laps ticking down as we got 5 laps to go. Oh, it's not a 16-lap race. It's a 15-lap race. That's why I got it confused. All right, so Cody getting the pressure from Anthony just behind him in that 217. Top guys, single file as Connor Berry's going to slide it in. Here comes Zachary looking up underneath Noah once again as they head towards the final corner. Laps ticking down quick here. It's going to be 4 to go this time by. 4 to go. So cool to watch. Can't tell me it's not cool to watch that corner. Look at that. We got Clint McFadden there. No hood, no fenders. Still running competitively in that 13th position. So cool to watch these guys. It's like synchronized sliding. It's almost like drifting with these guys. No, in the 2nd spot, Zachary. 3rd, Cody in 4th. Ooh. Anthony's going to scrape the wall a little bit there. As you see the dust fly, he's going to send it in hard. He's looking for a way around Cody. Cody with a great turn as he rolls the bottom through the gravel pit, looking for the final corner. They're going to have 3 more laps to get it figured out. Zach feels the pressure as he starts to put it on Noah. Oh, Cody slides all the way in. Where did he come from as he gets into the door, Zach? I'm sure Zach was wondering. Anthony's going to take advantage. He's going to take that 4th spot. Here comes Cody fighting back on him. They make a little contact out of turn number 1. More contact. Anthony sideways. He's going to be able to save it. That's going to bring Timothy into this battle for that 5th position as we continue to try and keep an eye on the 2nd place battle. Moving back here as Cody tries to fight off Timothy. Timothy looking to the bottom side. He's going to send it in deep. Up underneath Cody. It's going to be door to door. Out the gravel pit. Timothy is looking for more. Down into the final corner. Cody's going to send it in hard. Here comes Timothy looking low. Gives him a little bump as we watch the battle for 6th. Here comes Zach starting to put the pressure on Noah once again as we got 2 laps to go. So far, all Connor Berry. Uh-oh, we got an issue. We got Jeff on his side. No. Unfortunate for Jeff. It looks like he's going to have to take a tow. As we watch Connor Berry continue to dominate this one, let's go see if we can figure out what happened to Zach. Or I mean, Jeff here. They send it in there almost 4 wide, and Jeff pays the price. Unfortunate. as Connor Berry leads it. He's got the field in chase. Noah second, Zachary in third, trying to get that number 2 spot. Zachary continues to work the back of Noah as we come through down towards the gravel pit for the last time. Connor Berry out front looking good in that number 1 machine. Through the gravel pit one more time, one more corner for Connor Berry to make, and he's going to take tonight's checkered flag. But we got a battle for second as Zach tries to set it up. Looks like he might be a little too far back. How hard's he going to send it? He sends it in pretty hard. No mistakes there. It's going to be Connor, Noah, Zach for your top 3. Wow, good racing here tonight, guys. Let's go through tonight's results. Oh, they're going to do a quick little setup. We will go through tonight's results, though, as they do that and give them time to... All right, they're going to line it up. We're going to talk about tonight's results. It's not over yet. All right, let's see if... oh, there it is. All right, so it's going to be Connor Berry with the win. Noah second, Zach in third. Anthony in that 4th position. Cody 5th. Timothy in 6th. Good run for Timothy. Chris in that 7th spot. Thomas Vickers 8th. Colton in 9th. Eddie's going to be 10th. David 11th. Taylor in 12th. Dane 13th. Nathan Metoxen 14th. Joseph Brooks 15th. James Burke in 16th. Lucas in that 17th spot. Nick Nowak in 18th. Followed by Jeff in 19th and Clint McFadden in that 20th position. Good racing here tonight, guys. Let's go ahead and bring in our top 3. I think they're going to be done talking there. Yeah, you did good. You definitely did good. A few guys did exceptional. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in our 3rd place driver, Mr. Excitement Zachary. Mixer Excitement, you got a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
It never a dull moment with you. It was a blast watching you have to fight your way in. Man, it was racy tonight.
Oh yeah, it was definitely racy. Being Crandon, being the track that everybody shows their colors, it was a race. I was overall just like, I gotta catch Connor. Noah held me right there. He was not going to give up the spot, and it was a battle. So I did not have a good start, starting 2nd row right behind Connor, and I just tried to motor through it.
Yeah.
We had some great battles the first lap. I was back in like 7th, and I was like, this isn't going to work. So on the restart, we made some moves, got around Cody. Cody came right back at us. It was a battle. I got to say, I felt a little bad. I chopped Cody's nose on one of the laps. I got to apologize for that. I felt kind of bad. But we came out where we needed to be and put down some good laps. And I know that we're going to have to do something differently next week in order to be, or not next week, January 10th, in order to come back out on top of the championship.
It definitely a good run. Definitely a good run for you. That thing was fast. It's just so hard because track's so quick when you run Crandon short. So you got to make those moves soon. You got to make them quick. And
yeah.
I saw you working Noah. It's just, man, just not enough time.
Oh, yeah. Both being good racers, top 3, everyone was battling. It was pretty much what I saw in opening. I would go for it. He closed the door right on it. So he did not give me an inch the entire race. So, and being Crandon short, there's nowhere you can stretch your legs besides going into the back corner. So all the speed you had to make you couldn't, if you scrubbed one corner, it affected the next corner. So I had to make sure if I wanted to set him up, I had to do it right. And he didn't give me an opening. So every mistake I made, he capitalized on it and got a little more.
Well, definitely a good run here tonight. Probably different than running. What was it? What kind of car is it that you ran here?
Pro Buggy.
The Pro Buggy.
Pro Buggy.
Yeah.
Pro Buggy did not go well here last time at Crandon. We were over in the gravel. We went tumbling before the gravel pit, so it feels good to be back here on the box. So
and on all 4.
Oh, on all 4 as well.
Well, why don't you give a shout out to Friends Family sponsors?
Oh yeah, big shout out to all my friends and family, my whole sponsor list. Everybody comes on the truck. This new wrap isn't finished yet, so we're missing some people. But Redline Oil, Winter Motorsports, Signature Peller, Competitive Edge Performance, Weddle Industries, Mullen Transaxle, Scott F. Elsinore, Big O Tires, CBR, the series sponsor, Just a Trim Lawn Service, BGM Racing, RTL Apparel, AMX Motorsports, Anthony for putting on a league. It's awesome. I love being here. James, you for putting on a great stream. Love coming back and watching it every single night. And let's go on to some Pro 2 oval racing.
Yeah, that's going to be fun as always. Look, always fun to have you in the booth and in the stream watching your race.
Thanks, James.
No problem. All right, Zach has got to be a fan favorite. And Jerry, I will tell him here in a second. I'm going to bring in Noah first, though. I'm sure Anthony will tell him too, but let's bring in Noah. Noah, man, what a battle between you and Zach at the end there. I mean, you had a nice cushy first half, but that second half, whew.
Yeah, that was one for the books. That's my first podium in any of these big series. Zach had a really good job, did a really good job behind me. I had to hold him off. I had better runs out of the corner, and he was driving my inside. I was just trying to hold him off, but that was fun.
It was really good, clean racing, and man, you had that thing hooked up. It was really about track position. I think here tonight it was so hard to pass. Everybody was so even. It's almost like you had to move somebody just to try and get around them.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky on the start there. I don't know how I made it through the land rush. There was guys on each side of me, almost through barn corner all the way through, and I come out second, and I'm just staying there. Two challengers the first half, and I ended up pulling off second, which is pretty cool.
Austin's out there said, "Way to go, Noah."
Yeah, I gotta say sorry to him. Didn't realize he was diving to my inside there in the heat, and I ended up whooping him.
It's so hard. I mean, it's so tight. These trucks are so close. And this is such a short track. I was just talking to Zach about it. If you don't make those moves early, you run out of time.
Right, right. You sure do.
So, man, good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Sure. We give a shout out to Flying Dutchman Off Road, Mikey over there. Been working with him. Matt Gerald, he's a great guy. Shout out to Shock Tech Racing, Smith Brothers, the guys Austin, Burke, everyone. F5s. Say thanks.
For sure. Well, good run and good to have you up in the booth. And hope are you gonna run the oval track or no?
I don't think I'm gonna.
Eh. Well, maybe I'll see you next week in the or wow, it's a couple weeks because I think we got the
Yeah,
next
a
couple
couple of
weeks out.
weekend.
So I'll see you
Yeah,
at
I'll
the
be
next one.
back.
All
For
right,
sure.
bud.
Thanks for hosting.
Have a good one. Have a great Christmas, and see you next year.
Thank you.
All right, bud. All right, we're gonna bring in Connor Berry. Woo! You had that thing rip and get out front. Makes it nice and easy, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. That, like I had a pretty good start, and I was just smooth, and I was able to win it.
Now Jerry said you got to get a hold of him because he's got some money for you. So as he gave out $50 tonight for tonight's winner, so there's an extra. Man, it's always good when you get a little bit extra off one of these iRaces, huh?
Yeah, for sure. It is always cool to win stuff. So a big thanks to him and AMS for that.
I've talked to him a little bit on, and I need to talk to him a little bit more. I just haven't had a chance to. It's been crazy for me, but yeah, Jerry's definitely a great support with AMS Motorsports. But man, you needed this. I mean, it seems like week in, week out, these guys are tougher and tougher. And you got out front, got to run it, and just be smooth and just get in a rhythm here this week. And it was absolute chaos behind you. It had to feel good to just get out in front and lead and not have to fight your way up through.
Yeah, for sure. I knew I could be good tonight as these are the cars I drive inside real life. So I knew I knew what to like. I knew what to do out on track. So I knew if I could just get out front, that I could stay out front, and that is exactly what I did. I knew after the caution that it would get like kind of tough, but I was able to just be smart and smooth and still win the race.
Yeah, I've run a lot of dirt oval, and I noticed like those cautions can be tough because once the track gets slickened out, the times get closer and it's harder to pull away. And for a while there, Noah stayed behind you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially here because it's just it's such a tight track and everyone is like kind of the same speed. So it was pretty hard to get a gap, and I was able to gain a tenth almost every lap, which then I was able to get away and win the race.
Yeah, and it's so much easier when you get that breathing room because then you could just get in a rhythm, no pressure. Great
For
race.
sure.
Great race tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors so you can go celebrate?
Big thanks to CBR, General Tire, Positive Energy, and all of you guys for this league and stream.
Look, great to have you out here. It's always fun to watch you run good, and I'll probably see you in the ovals, right?
Yep.
All right, bud. See you in a little bit.
See ya.
Connor Barry, always kind of fun out here to watch run. He is definitely fast, guys. We're going to get ready for the next stream. Thanks for coming out for the Just a Trim Pro 2 lights. Make sure you guys go check out the sponsors. We got AMX Motorsports, BGM Racing, Just a Trim Lawn Service, and Refuse to Lift, RTL Apparel, and NWRA, Northwest Racing Association, as these guys all support this league and make it happen. And keep those notifications on because we'll be back here in just a little bit with the pro lights. And where are we racing this week? Somebody tell me. We got an oval race. I am not very good at looking at the schedule. Oof. I get an F in the chat. We are going to be at Bristol Motor Speedway this week. So, guys, check you out here at Bristol in just a few. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.